What the? Bruh. So the power ended up going out for a quick second and came back on in the middle of me doing my reading. So I'm trying to figure out where I left off and how to continue with the damn reading. That's crazy. But with this Three of Wands, it's still that fire. So you're very passionate about this person, or there's definitely some passion between you and this person. Even if this person comes as annoyed by you, I still feel like it's like a defense mechanism of playing hard to get, essentially. Air sign, you probably right. You're the and analytical. So most likely they know how analytical you are. So they're most likely, and because I said they keep you grounded, she's not up here. But remember, the Queen Pentacles showed up with that Strength card. So this is definitely someone who's literally your opposite. So if she's playing hard to get, well, if you're the air sign, well, she's the earth sign. So just think about how air and earth works. It's going to take a lot of air to even try to push a wall. So that's all this is. This is a lot of work for you to get what it is that you want. Grease is the word. Hey, take it. Dress up as someone from a popular. Ooh, look at that. We have the Nine of Cups again, being content. That came back out. That was at the bottom of the deck. We have the World as well. What goes around comes around. With this Sixth House of Memories. Oh, so now I'm looking at it like this. Subconscious. All things hidden, limited beliefs, self-sacrifice, healing and closure, spirituality, isolation, sorrow, intuition, dreams, unseen realms, and annoyance with this Three of Wands. It could be okay, right? Like I said before, you're in your head and that's annoying you. You're becoming like kind of frustrated with yourself about not really taking that option. So now you're looking for like, well, how can I actually like if there was only someone who can actually like tell me what it actually I need to do. But when it comes to tarot, you kind of already know. Like when you come across a video, whatever is in. Why is that light off in that hallway? Whatever is in your whatever it is that you're inquiring about, the answers are all they lie within you. As the reader, we just only kind of showing you what you already know, essentially. At least when it comes to the readings that I do, I don't really try to tell you anything that you don't know, unless it's something genuinely you do not know, and then of course that'd be my place to tell you. But you know, Aquarius, family and friends, and Nine of Cups. This is someone of a family friend. I know family and friends are here, but I don't know. This Nine of Cups, family, friends, and Aquarius, I feel like this is someone that's like, this is the current situation. So it's someone that is a very, very close to you. Nine of Cups, or someone that you are very content with. We have emotional support, abundance, and what am I afraid of losing? Most afraid of losing at the bottom of these decks that I'm using. So, and the Ace of Swords is still at the bottom of this deck. since there's 3 cards out now. So you have your words. Ooh, my leg. Shit. I just feel like whatever happened for it to not work out in the past, right, with these memories, Sixth House and Wheel of Fortune, I feel like something is going to happen where it was just like, maybe because of somebody's work, or maybe because it was your work, on the reason why you thought it would be a memory, but with this Wheel of Fortune, it's just all about divine timing, for real, for real. Staying true to yourself, not overstepping anybody's boundaries, doing for others as you want done to yourself, all that jazz. But y'all have memories together, and it could be in the workplace as well. So it could be somebody that you used to work with. Things happened, y'all separated or whatever, you got a new job, but with this Wheel of Fortune, I feel like it's going to be coming like full circle again. Like you're going to go into another job and you're going to meet that same person, and it's just going to be as if like y'all never left. I could see something like that as well. But you just got to take that initiative. And it also could be like one of those situations because you are already in a work situation and you're afraid to leave that job to go to a different job, which also could be another reason for some of you. 2 of Cups, as I split the deck with the Strength card. 2 of Cups is about soulmate connections, and that Strength card, well, as I said before, that's someone who lights your fire and they keep you grounded. If I'm still thinking about that Queen of Pentacles in the Strength card from the Philly deck. You have the Abundance card here in emotional support. I just feel like if you just be honest with that person on how you genuinely are feeling, or what are you like, how you feel about that person. The worst that can happen has already happened, honestly. At least when it comes to, this specific reading. One more time. I'm surprised the final shot hasn't showed up. Oh, but look, that emotional support and new chapters underneath that with Harvest and Magnetic Souls. But, yeah. The Wheel of Fortune. Everything that you worked all the way up from that last point till now is about to come full circle. One more time for y'all. Ace of Swords. And, okay, I'm not going to pull another card because the Ace of Cups is right underneath that. So you have the Ace of Swords and the Justice card. Speak your truth. The truth will set you free. Honesty is the best policy. I promise you that. And you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised at how attractive people will find you when you can be honest about yourself, live in your truth, and stand on business. I'm telling you. I could give a fuck about what I look like. But the moment I walk outside that door, I know what I look like. I know who looking. And we just take it like that, I don't go out. I don't really I'm lying. I do be like speaking to people, but I don't try to have full-on conversations. But if I really want to get to know you, though, if I really am trying to like engage in like anything more than just a simple conversation, I'm definitely smoking. We smoking. That would be my question to you. Yo, bro, you smoke? And if you do, then most likely I'm gonna figure you out from then and there. All right. And that could be another thing too. Maybe you've tried to approach this person before and came off as annoying, and now you're just like still trying to figure out in your head on like what can I do to get this person's attention without coming off as annoying. But you've already gotten that person's attention. She's just waiting for you not to be such a tryhard and just be yourself. I'm saying she, but like it can be a he, she, whoever you are attracted to. But I will say this: whoever it is that you're attracted to, they better know God, just like you better know God. Otherwise, this ain't gonna work for a long time. I'll put it like that. It's gonna work, but it's not gonna work for a long time if y'all can't be honest with yourselves. You know we're gonna do it all right tonight. Hey, feeling. Queen of Wands, Ace of Swords. All right. 3 came out. Look at that. 7 of coins. That harvest. What have you been planting into this moment? Waiting now. You've been working and waiting. All in your head, being annoyed. I feel like I probably need to pull another card after this, but If I pull out any other card, all right, I see my vice versa deck. Y'all lucky, because if I didn't see any cards, then I would have went for an oracle deck instead. But you got the 7 and the 8 of, these are all earth signs. You got the 7 of Pentacles, you got the 8 of Pentacles, and then you also have the Hermit, which is Earth, Virgo. Right, we talked about the 7 of the coins and the 3, working and waiting. You're planting your seeds and waiting for it to grow. 8 of coins. Everything has been built up. Everything has been content. And this work also could be, the work that I'm speaking of could be attached to multiple things, not just, your job. This also could be just work within yourself as well. That's why I had to like kind of explain that, because you got the 9 of Cups here, but you also have the Hermit on this end, and that's all about soul searching and going within. So I kind of see this like you working, you building up, but it's like, and you're content with everything that you've worked up until this point. However, this family friends card with this Aquarius is like, seems like you want a family. Seems like you want something more. Like, this is content. Like, you're cool with what you have, but you also could have more. But it's all about, do you feel like you deserve to get more? If you stop being in your head. Are you, Danny? And what's going on, Dylan? How you feeling? And welcome in, Danny. I guess you're here to be a troll. I'm pretty good. If I'm streaming, I can't complain. I'm probably going to cut this short, even though I said it's a stream. I've been streaming for 15 minutes. I was streaming longer than that, but there was some technical issues. Oh, let me let that play. Hey, DBD.
Oh, the fucking zombie! Fucking zombie!
Oh, shit.
Oh, my fucking god.
Hey, did you end up getting the new DLC for it with Dracula from Castlevania? Hey, how is it? Cause like my friends have been convincing me to get on DBD, but I tried to play it. I can't really get into it because of like the damn engine things where you gotta like the breakers or whatever. You gotta make sure like they work. I couldn't get to it, but then when this DLC was released, I'm like, well, you might convince me now. I might force myself to like play this game. Oh, there's a new killer now? Damn, they just brought out Dracula maybe a few months ago. How often are they bringing new killers in? Houndmaster. What game is he from? Or is this like an original, like all new killer? I'm sorry, folks at YouTube that's gonna be catching this video. Like, really, nigga, in the middle of my reading, you want to have a conversation? And honestly, there's really not much else for me to say when it comes to this reading, because everything is about divine timing. It's more so going within, like doing soul searching, going within and figure out who you are. And in that time you do that, right? That's going to bring up some memories about, work and what your next steps is as well to move forward. Because with the Wheel of Fortune, it's like things are coming back to you, right? You done had a moment of being in your low. Now here's your high moment, but in this high moment, it's still kind of asking you to still kind of remain content a little bit, and not even saying content, because this is like an emotional thing. This is a physical thing. So you're really gonna have to like isolate yourself from people to really to figure yourself out and stuff. And maybe also too, you may be working towards some type of relationship, family, or something like that, to realize that maybe the family isn't what you necessarily need. That's something that people like tell us to strive for, but like maybe not. Maybe having a family is not the ideal for you, and maybe being on your own is the more practical, logical, and reasonable way for you to go. And then whatever that was, that thought of trying to work your way up to that, that's just in your mind now. Let that go. Maybe that's what you're afraid of, losing that idea of having a family. I feel like the moment you do that, it will be the moment that somebody will still come in, and the Hierophant is underneath this, the Queen of Wands with the Ace of Swords. So there's still some type of emotional support and abundance that comes your way, but I guess the idea of like having a family to do that, isn't the way. I know where it says this card, where can I ask for more help in my life? You can still reach out to, your family, the people that raised you. But as far as trying to create that which you came up from, that I don't think that's necessary. DBD original. Ooh. I definitely got to check that out. But how's your day going so far? What you got planned? Are you streaming today? Or maybe I don't need to pull out no more cards. I do need to bring out another Oracle card, though. Money issues. I don't have enough. Lost income. He gives me money to stay. Finances is what's holding me back. Sometimes you gotta You got to spend money to make money. But be careful how you make money as well. Because sometimes you don't got to put yourself out there. And the reason why I said that, because STD showed up when I split that deck. So, about to blow up your phone. Call, text, email, communication arrives. Can we talk? TikTok. Time is running out. On a time limit. Exposure. I'm out of time. See? It's like that biological clock is ticking. Like, that's what I'm thinking when I get from this. It's like you see everybody that you know getting married and having kids and stuff like that while you working your ass off and thinking that, like, you're going to be like that too. And it's just like, you know, because you're feeling like this. You're running out of time. But it's just like you can relax. As far as this, I'm about to blow up your phone, call, text messages. This could have been you as far as trying to get with that person, right? That's why you became annoying. Been calling somebody. Or if that's not the case, then maybe it's about time you call that person. For some of you. Well, take what resonates. Remember that. But I don't know. We have Black Widow here, so. But that's just at the bottom from what I pulled out so far. But with this blowing up your phone, if you blowing up the phone isn't what became annoyance to you, or what I'm trying to say is, like, I feel like you blowing up the phone could have been like the deal breaker for this person, but it only was like how the saying goes, like, whatever their rejection is God's protection. Because again, at that time, you were still at the Seven of Pentacles, still kind of like taking in a stock of everything, you know, putting yourself out there essentially. So you was basically putting yourself out there, right? So I'm also looking at this like, because it's kind of, well, let's say it's kind of bluish, but you could tell this is blue right next to it. But I just feel like whatever attempts that you've done is only because you've been talking to Black Widows, people that were no good for you anyway, especially for what it is that you were building. Bring the tea, the juice, spilling the beans, hidden truth, gossip, leaked information, and self-doubt. And if any woman had give you any attention, it's because they kind of knew the type of person that you were. Right? With this Queen of Wands here as well, you can look at it as a fiery individual, but, you know, they are also Black Widows, essentially. Just at least when we come to we're talking about the Queen of Wands in the negative aspect, right? She's definitely a Black Widow. And with this case, this also, because Black Widow, a karmic person from past life that is hidden by the veil, family and karmic soulmates, blood contract, hard to break cords. So I was saying how earlier in the reading about like family friend or something like that, that could still be the case. And the reason why it hasn't worked out is because she's a Black Widow. Or even if it was the case of you not even pursuing anybody, and the fact that like your family is trying to put this friend on you, but you don't really get a good feeling, like you aren't really paying it no mind. You're the one that's getting annoyed because you over here waiting on something else, right? Because you're working on something. But they keep blowing your phone up about talking to this person, that person. You got to be careful about the people around you that are acting like that, because that definitely sounds like a setup. If they're constantly trying to get you to talk to this person, don't. That's a setup, bruh, sis. Get out of there. TikTok, right? Time is running out. Separate yourself from this. This is where this Aquarius energy is coming in at. You need to be more analytical about who your family and friends are. And I kind of say, right, stand your ground. Be content with being on your own for right now, especially emotionally, right? Because these are the cups. So you got to think about the emotional investment that you have with these people and how much they've been draining you. because of all your hard work and effort. Remember that. Thanks for the memories, even though they weren't so great. Passion is at the bottom. But let me shuffle though. I still need to figure out how I'm about to stitch this video together. Oop, 2 cards fell out and 1 fell on the floor. Backstabber. Choose me. I choose me. It fell on the floor. It came up in the upright though, but we're gonna look at it like that. Because I feel like if it came up in the upright but it fell on the floor, then I have to look at it as a reversal. You're in the middle of a spiritual ascension, and right now, if you don't choose yourself, you're going to end up being stuck. Watch Me is now playing by Jaden Smith. This is why this Hermit card is here, because this is literally the I choose me. So think about your past and the memories before with this person and how you didn't choose you and where that got you. Maybe you should choose yourself this time, and then you want to see yourself ascend. Because you have the Wheel of Fortune here with the Hermit and the 6th house. So something's going to work out. Oh, y'all can't see that. But it says spiritual ascension, awakening of mind, DNA activation, Phoenix rising, getting out of the matrix. I feel like whatever this moment is going to change you for the better. But this is going to be one of those, how did I say this before the other day in one of my readings? It was one of, because it's like, I look at this as a tower moment as well. Like something is going to change in your life where it changes your trajectory. It's going to change the trajectory of your life. You better choose yourself or you won't be able to ascend. That's the only way I have to look at it. Because again, this is what's in store for you. Backstabbers. Black widows. Black widows are the backstabbers, right? These are your family and friends now. Watch me move. Move away from them. That's what you're going to be saying. Watch me move. Because even if the Ace of Swords is here, they can still speak to you some truths, right? But this is also still a sword. That sword could still turn around and stab you right in your back. So whoever this person is that you may be pursuing, I wouldn't pursue them no more. Or if there's somebody that family and friends have been trying to get you to pursue, do not pursue them. Stay 10 tones down. Stay grounded within yourself. Trust your emotions. Trust your instincts. Your intuition, or even your instincts as well. Unwise is now playing by Abra. It's best if you, because literally, if you don't choose yourself, you're going to be unwise. And then you're going to be singing this song, right? I don't mind if it's only right now. The sands of time make demands of mine, but I'd rather spend them unwise. I don't think you want to spend these unwise. This ain't a good energy to be spending unwise, especially when you have so much that you worked hard for, even though it doesn't show for it yet. The abundance card and the emotional support is there. So even if you've worked hard and it doesn't show for it, and you've been around family who hasn't really been much of a support, you're going to get that. But you got to let certain things go. What Jesus got to say? What would Jesus do? And I asked that question. I asked you these questions. I asked y'all that question because some of y'all don't call on God a lot. That's why I had these Jesus cards here. Because if they had God cards in here, They'd be bold in the motherfucker, and they would say some shit that it'd be a tough pill to swallow. But but also too, there's consequences or for every action, whether it's good or bad. There's good consequences, bad consequences, and there's also consequences for not making any choices as well. So even if you don't make a choice, that's still a choice because you chose not to choose. If you don't choose yourself, if you don't choose yourself, you ain't choosing anything for real, for real. And then you're allowing for that choice to choose you, and you don't want that because that's where the backstabbing is going to come in at. I feel like you can avoid so much if you really just trust yourself. And that's literally the answer. You have to isolate yourself. 12th house, subconscious. All things hidden, limiting beliefs, self-sacrifice, healing endings, closure, spirituality, isolation, sorrow, intuition, dreams, unseen realm. If you don't learn to isolate yourself, be more inventive. Like literally, it's like air and earth. I don't know why, but you have Aquarius and Virgo here, air and earth. Don't know if you are either or both of y'all, whoever the signs are, right? I mean, this could be you all together using that air and earth energy. They're both analytical individuals, but one is all about thinking and the other one is about doing. So the Aquarius is all about thinking, but the Virgo is all about doing. So once you done thought about everything that you done did and everybody who you surrounded yourself with, it's then you put into the fruition of who you want to keep in your life and who you don't. I know it's going to be hard because you're dealing with family, but you got to look at karma. What goes around come around. What have they been doing to you and the people around you for them to be deserving to be around you at this point in your life? That's always a good question to ask. What's good, Bold? How you feeling? Hey. I'm okay. I had to help my friend with something. Welcome back, Dylan. You doing tarot readings? Yes, sir. I've kind of been doing tarot readings, but I just never really haven't really been vocal about it. Haven't been too confident about it as well. But how you been though, Bo?
Yeah, beat his ass!
Oh look, another DVD clip.
Get out, gamers! What if I? Oh, where are we going? Where? Where are we going?
Oh my goodness.
Let's fucking go. Let's go. Yes, sir.
Bruh, how he let you get away like that?
Easy,
Oh.
dog.
Oh my god.
Us.
Yeah.
I gotta get an Usus emo. I feel like I just need it.
Hey, but I'm pretty good, boo. I always say if I'm streaming, I can't complain. But gamer, as long as you're having fun, always confident in what you do. He didn't want to know I was defensive lineman for the 49ers. A mess. Yeah. But yeah, as long as we having fun, that's the main thing. I mean, I come up here and I enjoy doing what I do. I just wish that my environment will just like let me fucking to it. There's always some bullshit behind me trying to do what it is that I'm trying to do because they want to present themselves as if they got shit that they want to do when it's not. They just want to hold me back from what it is that I'm trying to do. But I'm doing the best that I can to just like keep the peace. I still feel like at some point I have a lawsuit up my sleeve. Key don't think so, but a job is a job, right? And if you have a job to do, regardless of what that job is, and they're preventing you from doing that job, there's also grounds for a lawsuit to be had. Because especially when the IRS is expecting that job to be paying off throughout the year. So, and if I'm unable to pay my taxes with this job, then that's going to be a problem. I'm over here collecting things, and it's still in the middle of a reading. I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness, but will have the light of life. Right? So, put your faith in God, like I said before. Things will come to you accordingly when the time is right. When you've done the proper soul searching, right? Going within yourself. But this is also too, because this is the process. This was the first card. Literally in that order: 7, 8, and then you go to the 10. But we're skipping the 10 because remember, all that work that you thought you were doing was for a family, but it was really just to build yourself and only yourself, to then be able to stand in the position to allow for things to come to you the way they are supposed to, including the people that you want in your life to be considered friends and family. He is the light of the world. Remember that. Rejoice and be glad, for reward is great in heaven. Come on now. Come through, Matthew. Matthew and John. I feel like they be two main motherfuckers that come up. I'm going to pull one more of them. Here we go. John, and Matthew. Wow. Do to others whatever you would like them to do to you. Remember that. Okay, I can't really see that. All right. We're working on it. Do I got to do makeup hands? I think I got to do makeup hands. Oh, that's crazy how that fucking works. Yeah. So, whatever you ask in my name, that I will do. I feel like some of this shit is like easy. I have come that they may have life and have it. I have come that they may have life and have it to the full. So you don't need nobody in your life right now other than Jesus and God. Whoever, I mean, of course you put God first, but people always go to Jesus for Jesus to lead you to God. At least that's what I think. But you definitely need, you got to put your faith, keep your faith strong. Believe that there is a God. Because honestly, that is the only thing that you need right now to help you with the decision. But also, you got to do it while you're in isolation. Once you are by yourself, for yourself, then everything for you will be presented to you, the way that it's needed to. You're not going to get everything all at once. Don't feel like you're going to have to do 1,000,001 things before a deadline. You're going to have to do 1,000,001 things before a deadline, but that deadline is literally when you're dead. So you got plenty of time to do it, because once you do it, once you finished it, our mission is up, and we move on from this world to better things. People think that we go to heaven or hell. That's just one way to think of it. But I feel like if you really put your faith in God, you know that there's places far in between getting into heaven. So, Because if heaven is just a home, just imagine how your home is and what you're able to do once you leave your house. It's the same thing. I'm pretty sure you can access heaven, but I'm pretty sure you can leave it as well. Hey, how's it going, Mr. Laveau? I'm about to lurk, but face cam. Thank you. How are you? I appreciate the lurk. I think this is kind of the end of my reading anyway. It's almost 2 o'clock. There's no need for me to stretch this reading out any longer than what it already was.
Don't scare me like that. she deserves to be a 5-star, but don't scare me like that. Shoot. Scared the shit out of me. Woo! Okay. Praise is what I do when I want to be close to you. I lift my hands in praise. Praise is who I am.
Hey, I know that's right. But I think that's it for this reading in particular. Because I feel like I want to leave to go first, like to go smoke, but that's still a process because I gotta go for a walk, find the weed, and then smoke it. But I'm trying to figure out, like, if I come back, though, is it going to be, like, will they let me in this computer lab after dinner? That's my thing. And that's another reason why I'd be, like, so agitated about not coming into the computer lab before 9 o'clock. Because I'm like, I'll be up at 4 or 5 in the morning, and I'd be so ready to start streaming, but I can't because of their bullshit rules. Like, I can't even leave this building until 6 o'clock. Until 7 o'clock if I wanted to. I can't even leave the building before then if I want to go do whatever I wanted to do. But it is what it is. I'm not, like, trying to have y'all this is not a pity party. I just, again, explaining my situation. And hopefully y'all don't gotta go through this shit that I gotta go through. But y'all gonna have to go through some shit to learn something, to be able to teach other folks as well. So don't think that your life or the path that you going is gonna get easier. It ain't. Embrace yourself. You just get stronger. But I thank you guys for watching. If you're catching this on YouTube, please go and check out my Twitch. I be streaming, as you can see, with my setup and stuff. And if you want a live reading, that's the best way you can get it. You want an instant reading, donate to my Cash App. But if you would like a, reading whenever, subscribe to my Twitch channel. Or if you are a Twitch Turbo user, then send me a message asking for a reading, and I will get back to you at a more convenient time. I'm giving myself 48 to 72 hours when it comes to those requests. However, it all depends, on what's currently going on. But as I said before, if you want an immediate reading, donate to my Cash App. That's the only way you'll get an instant, for sure, right away reading. Other than that, things are going to take time, like everything else is taking time for me. Energy is not free. That shit is exhausting and draining. But I appreciate every one of y'all nonetheless, right? So, but y'all take care now. Y'all make sure y'all put God first and keep your faith strong, because faith without works is dead. I want to let y'all know that you are important. Your voices are valid. You are wanted. Remember that. You are not alone. So whatever it is that you think you're going through, you are not going through it alone. And you'd be surprised at how many people can relate to you the moment you step outside your comfort zone and you use that voice to be heard, because it's valid.
as I said before already. But thank y'all guys. I love y'all. I love us for real. Peace.